Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a special guest with me. This is my niece, Zanasia, and we are here to give a first impressions and review of Rebel Rouge Lounge Labs. She's gonna kill me. Marianne, boo, I love you. Don't kill me. Okay. Rebel Rouge Labs. This is the Oracle palette, and we are also going to be trying a couple of her lippies. We have the nude color called Flesh, dying, like I'm dying on the inside to try this. We have a new color that has not been named yet that I get a special sneak peek of. This is a beautiful like burgundy maroon shade that Zanasia is going to be trying out for us. And then also dying on the inside for this beautiful like deep orchid purple color called Ritual, like over the moon, dying to try that color. She also has sent me a sneak peek of this prototype of this beautiful lime shade that will also be coming out in the fall for her fall palette. I'm giving a kind of review and first impressions of the palette and the lippies. I have tried these products in the past, and I have used her highlighters, her rose waters, and her setting sprays. They are phenomenal, phenomenal products. I do recommend her products highly. So I'm super excited to jump right in. I do have kind of minimal foundation and like a little bit of a brow. That is it. I didn't like go all in and do like everything, like no color correcting, none of that kind of stuff. And Zanasia has nothing on her face right now. And you can see we look a hot mess, but we're super excited to try this stuff because I just got this stuff in the mail, and Marianne is an incredible young woman. This is her indie brand. She does incredible things. She's super empowering to other women and gentlemen, other beauties. She's just an incredible young lady, and her products are phenomenal. So I'm super, 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 super excited to try this, and so is Zanasia. So first and foremost, I really want to say that the packaging is beautiful. It's really substantial. It's nice and heavy in the hand. I'm pretty particular about that. I don't like things that kind of feel cheap and chintzy. And that was the unit carton. And then this is the actual packaging itself. Again, very substantial. It says the Bold Nude Kit. I am absolutely obsessed with it. I love the fact that this is magnetic, and I'll take the little plastic piece off of it. It did come in, not her fault, obviously, with a couple shadows that were like a little bit dinged up. So I did have to clean it up a little bit. That was from packaging. Again, not her fault at all. Beautiful shade range here, a couple of mattes and a couple of metallics and shimmers, and then this side obviously is kind of our face palette side with a beautiful highlight, a blush, a contour, and then more of a highlight shade here as well. I really feel like this could be super versatile for any skin tone, as hopefully we will find out now. And I would honestly take this for travel. Throw in, your setting powder, a setting spray, a foundation, something for brows, mascara, obviously, a lippy, and this, and you're good to go. Like, you don't need to carry a highlight, a blush, a contour, all that other stuff on top of an eyeshadow palette. I think there's a beautiful range of light to dark shades in here. I also could see somebody with darker brows, like myself or my niece even, being able to use this for like a brow powder as well. So super versatile. I mean, I think it's beautiful. The only thing, which obviously it's a twofer, is I do like a little bit of a larger mirror because I'm blind as hell, so I like a big mirror. But obviously I have a mirror here at my vanity. Aside from that, and that's only because we're getting a twofer in the packaging, love, absolutely love for right now. We do not have shade names, so I refer to them as numbers, and I will swatch a few just so we can get an idea of how everything looks and feels. I will put this between the two of us, and we can both kind of start swatching and see how everything feels. I'm going to go into shade number 1, which is a beautiful kind of milky white, like taupey shade. It has a little bit of iridescence to it, and it feels really nice, really creamy. And I will swatch it. Hopefully you will see it, probably not on my Casper-ass white skin. We will let Zanasia also swatch it. Actually, I think you probably can. It has a beautiful slight iridescence to it, not a shimmer, not a harsh sparkle to it. And where is it out on you? Okay, clearly I'm blind. So you can see it on Zanasia as well. I feel like the pigment is really nice here. I feel like they could definitely be buildable, and we will also see that as well. I'm going to go into shade number 4, which is a beautiful soft taupe shade. Again, nice and creamy. I will put it on Zanasia. So I think that could be a beautiful transition shade, and I will put it on myself as well. Definitely has really nice pigment to it, and I feel like these could definitely be buildable, and that was the shade here. And then I really want to go into this beautiful kind of plum shade here that has a little bit of a metallic finish to it. And we are going to swatch that as well. Oh my god, that is beautiful. Oh, okay, that's so pretty. We have to use that for sure. And then you can get an idea of what it looks like on darker skin as well. So I think these could definitely be used on different skin tones. Obviously the lighter shades for her, she could use more for like highlighting of the brow and things like that. And for myself, obviously I could use it more for like a transition shade. She could use the deeper browns for her transition shade and then build from there with the darker tones. So we are going to jump right in. I am going to take a standard just fluffy brush, and I'm going to jump into that kind of taupe shade that we swatched. There is a little bit of kickback. I don't feel like it's so much that I would get frustrated with it. I am going to use this as my transition shade. I do have hooded lids, so I like to bring my transition shade obviously a little bit further up. My niece is only 12 years old. She is like learning how to do makeup, so this is kind of a really fun experience for me and her, like to kind of learn and, you know, find new makeup brands and stuff together. It's really, really super, super fun. I feel like this is blending out really, really nicely. I feel like the pigment is really nice. I do get a little bit of kickback in the pan as I'm tapping my brush, but on my lid, I am not getting any. It's not like falling down onto my cheeks or anything like that. So I do appreciate that. And this is the SLMS Glam brush, and this is the Macaron brush M06, and this is just a standard fluffy crease brush. And I like to use a mixture of windshield wiper motions and buffing motions as well. And I come almost all the way up to the brow bone, just leaving enough so that I can highlight my brow bone. And Zanasia, what shade are you going into? The same taupe that I'm using? Yeah. For your crease? Awesome. And Zanasia, you can let us know too. Like, girl, don't be shy, honey. Don't be shy.
But I'm camera shy. It's like, it's a habit for me to like not speak on camera.
So I'm literally just going to tap this brush off. I do keep a towel right here on my lap. And I'm going to go into this kind of a mauve shade right here. And I'm going to play just in the same area, only coming down slightly lower. These feel really, really nice to me. They are blending really nicely together. And again, I have tried her highlights in the past. I really, really liked them. They, again, for me, the only thing that I could ever say about any of the like more powder products or anything like that, like with the, you know, the shadows that I'm using now, is that they have just a little bit of kickback with them. Honestly, that's with 99% of products that I've ever used. This palette does retail for $39.99. I feel like for the amount of product that you get, I feel like for the substantial weight of the palette, for the way that everything feels, so far for everything, the way that the shadows are blending out, I think for the way that you can kind of really pack this up in your makeup kit, literally throw in a couple more makeup products and have basically a full face with this palette, I truly think this is kind of an incredible, and, you know, a really nice value for this. I'm really, really excited about her fall palette that's going to be coming out. Like, to have already seen a sneak peek and know that kind of a shade that I was kind of asking her about is like already going to be in the palette. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm still in that same shade. I'm pretty particular about when I blend my shadows out. I do not like any kind of harsh lines or anything like that. And I honestly didn't plan this. I just received it yesterday in the mail, and I didn't get a chance to kind of play with it yesterday, so I really just wanted to hop on and do just like a quick little video. I'm going to go right here into this deeper kind of dusty purple tone right here. Same brush. That's something too I want to kind of play with as well. I'm really going to kind of pack this on the outer V and just kind of deepen the crease here. Is the fact that I think a lot of people so often feel like you have to have, you know, really higher end product, or you have to have this, you know, incredible arsenal of a million brushes, and you have to spend a lot of money on having a lot of brushes. If you have a couple really nice brushes or the right type of brushes, just like with this particular one right here, I feel like it really just fits the crease really, really nicely. It's packed pretty densely, so it picks up a really good amount of product, as you can see. I feel like as long as you're starting with the lightest shade and kind of building up, then you can really use 1 to 2 brushes for an eye look, and that's really all that you need. Now, not to say that I don't have a million brushes, because I just love brushes. And also I do makeup on other people, so obviously I really feel like I have a lot of brushes to keep, but you can definitely create a beautiful eye look using 1 to 2 brushes. So I'm literally keeping the intensity here on the outer corner, and then just kind of whatever's left on the brush, I'm going to kind of bring it into my crease as well. So far I'm really impressed. I think the pigmentation is beautiful. They feel really nice and buttery. They're definitely blending beautifully together. I think that the blending is really spot on. I think that it looks really, really nice. Like even up close in my mirror, I think it looks stunning. And again, I didn't plan a look, so we're just gonna go with the flow, guys. Zanasia, what do you think so far? And what colors have you used? I think it looks really beautiful on you.
I've used this one.
So she's used taupe.
This one.
And she's gone into the 2 metallic shades. So she's kind of picked up in the more plum shade and then the lighter metallic shade as well. I'm just going to wipe off my brush, and I'm going to go into that deep kind of metallic plum shade as well. Now on this one I'm getting a lot of kickback, and we're going to see kind of how it plays. I am going to go just a little bit lower than where I just was at. Again, focusing on the outer crease. Outer crease. Outer V. Outer lid. So definitely the pigmentation is there for sure. I do see a lot more kickback with that particular shade. It is still not, it's not getting down onto my face though, into my foundation or anything like that. I am someone that prefers to do my foundation first. That's just kind of personal preference. That's the way I've done my face since I was 12 years old. The only time that I will kind of switch that up is if I am using like loose pigments or anything like that. Then I will do my eyes first and then kind of go through and do, you know, my pigments. So again, I'm just kind of deepening up the outer V, and then I will again kind of work it across. So far I am really pleased with this. I'm now going to switch brushes, and I'm going to go into an open, fluffy brush. The more open and fluffy the brush is, the more kind of soft the pigment is going to lay. And I'm literally just going to go over the edges of my eye and just soften everything. There is no pigment on the brush at all. I'm literally just going to go over it just to kind of take away any harsh lines. I'd never want to create harsh lines. Even if I'm doing like a deep smoky eye, there's a difference in having, you know, a dramatic look versus something being too harsh. I'm now going to take a fine, like a pencil brush, a flat pencil brush. This is from Real Techniques. And I'm just going to go straight back into that mauve shade, and I'm just going to do the same colors on the bottom lash line. And traditionally, whatever shades I use on the top, those are the same colors I will use on the bottom as well. So yeah, even with the kickback, it's not actually falling onto my cheeks or anything like that. So the kickback for me is not an issue. and there's not a like a strong scent or anything like that. I have gotten some palettes in the past that I literally could not use because they had such a very strong scent to them. I do not like that. I'm going to go now. This is just an e.l.f. brush. Super affordable, super inexpensive. It's just kind of like an open fluffy brush. And I'm literally going to do the exact same thing that I did with that more open fluffy eye brush and go underneath and just smooth my edges. Even though this is more, I guess it's going to be a smoky look. It's just going to kind of smooth my lines out. I am going to clean off this little fluffy brush, and I'm going to go into that little more highlight shade in the eyeshadow part right here. And I am going to come right here and define the brow bone ever so slightly. Oh, that's so pretty. Yes, I'm definitely loving that. I am going to go into, this is the Creme Shop. This is a little oval brush. It's a little teeny tiny one. I'm going to go into that same exact little kind of champagne color. And I'm going to define the inner corner. Now this one, this metallic shade, didn't have any kickback the way that the darker shade did. And these little brushes right here, like the little pencil brush, the little kind of tiny oval brush, I really feel like it gets perfectly in the inner corner of the eye. I think it fits beautifully right there. So I'm appreciating this a lot. I'm now going to take a flat brush. Don't blow on your palettes. And I'm going to go right here, kind of into this rose metallic shade. You can also wet your brush. You can also use your fingers as well. I don't think I set out my flat brush. So it's kind of just like a basic flat brush, like the one you would use for concealer. And again, you could use your fingers. And I am just going to place it, not rubbing, like not kind of, you know, buffing it in the way that you would like a regular shade. I'm just going to walk it across this front half of the lid where I really haven't played with, to kind of finish creating that smoky effect. Oh, that is beautiful. I hope you guys can really see that, like how pretty that looks. And again, you could use your finger for this. You could also wet your brush with, you know, some setting spray, some MAC Fix Plus, whatever you have. I think this is absolutely stunning. Okay, yeah, I think I'm super digging this. All right, now we're gonna hit into the face side. Again, we're just doing something just kind of really quick. I think this is like a super simple, quick, like little daytime smoky eye. I'm pretty impressed. I really like it so far. What do you think so far? You like it? Like it on me? You like it on you? All right, awesome. Okay, so now I'm gonna go right here into this bronzer shade and just kind of bronze up the skin a little bit. And then if Nasia wants to jump in and do some blush or some bronzer, she can as well. I'm going to gently come in here. Now with the face product, I'm not getting as much kickback as I was with the shadows, so that kind of impresses me a little bit. So I'm literally just going to kind of come in here and just bronze up the skin. It does have really good pigment. Wow, okay. It has really good pigment.
I can't tell, is it already too bright or is it?
Come back into focus. Yeah, I can see it on you. Okay, I'm pretty impressed. That looks really nice. So again, I'm just warming up the skin. That looks really nice on you. There's less kickback with this. It feels really nice on the skin. Again, really soft and really creamy. Oh, and this is a Real Techniques. This is just the multitask brush. Again, Real Techniques is another brand of brush that is just super affordable. I have quite a few Real Techniques brushes. This brush could be used for placing powder across the face. You could use it for brush, bronzer, contour. So much less kickback with the face products so far.
Hey, where did you want a taco?
In my drawer. Sorry, y'all. Life happens. I'm a real person. I'm a real fucking person. Okay.
Surprisingly.
Surprise!
We're all real people.
Surprise! Okay, yeah, I'm really digging this. All right. Okay, yeah, I really like that a lot. I'm gonna go into my little blush brush now. Some people really rave about Wet n Wild's highlighters. I think they're trash. I love you, Wet n Wild, but I just don't like them at all. We'll get into that in another video. But my holy grail blush brush is the Wet n Wild actual foundation brush. It has like the little like concave part right here that you're supposed to put foundation in. But for me, and I literally have like 5 of these brushes, like 4 more new ones, because I never want to be without this brush. But just the way that it is concaved, you guys, it literally hugs like the curvature of the cheeks so beautifully. Like, this is my holy grail of blush brush. So I'm going to go right here in this shade here. I'm going to go kind of light-handed because I don't know how pigmented this is going to be, and I'm white as hell, so, you know. Yeah, pray for mama.
Did you brush it off?
Oh, okay. Whew. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, me likey. Oh, me likey. Oh, yes. And I don't ever put any products through here. Nasolabial folds and makeup and products and more mature skin. No, it just doesn't work. Oh my god. Yes, that is. Yes, yes, yes. I love this. Okay, this is so pretty. Yeah, like I want to take a bath in that. I just want to take a bath in that, and I just realized that I have like pink hair in this, and then the pink shirt.
I don't know why I find this funny.
Oh yeah, like playing with brushes. Like brushes are the best. Like I literally like I could sit here all day with my brush. Like, okay, I'm digging this, you guys. That is thebomb.com. I think I'm gonna go into this other more like metallic shade through here that you could also use for like a bronzer to kind of just warm the skin, and I'm just gonna kind of go in between those two. Oh. Okay, that's too much. Okay, that's too much. Let me we're gonna soften that up. That was my fault, not her fault. Oh my god. Okay, yes, I'm feeling that. Definitely feeling that for real. And my favorite highlight brush, again, I have multiples because when I find something that I love, I collect them and like love. Okay, and this again is supposed to be a foundation brush. It's trash as a foundation brush. I don't know why anybody would try to use it as a foundation brush, but it is the Luxie 660 Precision Foundation Brush. It's trash as a foundation brush, in my opinion. Personal opinion. They're like assholes. We all got them, y'all. But I love the tips of them across the highlight. So we're going to go into the highlight shade here. And I just load the tips up. Again, I don't know how much to use because I don't know how much pigment's in here. So we're just going to see. And we're going to see. Oh. Mommy like. Okay. Okay. And I'm not going to lie. I don't traditionally like more white highlights. I may pick around and say that I'm Casper White, but like I do kind of go more towards like light to medium shades. I don't normally like more white highlights, but I do like it, and it is really nicely pigmented, I will say. It's not chalky and it's not glittery. I don't like a highlight that is super glittery. I like a nice blinding highlight, but not one that has a lot of glitter in it, if that makes any sense to you guys at all. Oh, yes, honey. Yes, honey.
I mixed these two.
Oh, yeah, especially this. Like, the darker one is absolutely would be stunning on darker skin, for sure.
I love this.
Oh, I just got
brush.
oh, my God. You guys, I didn't even smell them.
Yeah.
Like, they really smell. Everything smells nice, yeah. I'm really big about that kind of stuff too. Like I'm like a super huge fan of like Tarte and like Too Faced and those types of products. Like anything that smells really, really nice. If it smells like ass, I don't use it. I'm not going to use it. So I'm pretty impressed Like, really impressed with that. The face palette is the shit. Again, this really deep kind of plum metallic shade right here, it did have a lot more fallout to it. I think, I mean, anytime that you put an actual kind of pressed glitter into a pigment, it's going to have a little bit more fallout than kind of the rest of the shades. The rest of them had a minimal kickback to me. The face shades didn't seem to have as much kickback to them. I really feel like, especially for traveling, you guys, this palette is amazing for that. So we're going to jump into the lips, and Zanasia is going to try these. These are beautiful matte lippies that are supposed to dry down. The claim is that they are supposed to dry down really nice and soft to the lips and not dry the lips out the way that some other ones can. So I'm going to give her a wand because we love each other, but she is not going to touch her lips to my lippy. Okay. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to do the purple. I don't want to do. I got to do the nude. Okay. The nude is, again, called Flesh. I have been dying to try this since she came out with this shade. I always store my lippies either in a tray flat or I store them upside down. I just feel like the product, and I do my mascaras the same way. I feel like the mascara, I mean, yeah. Oh my gosh, she got so much.
Yeah, I did do that.
I did, when I got these in yesterday, smell them. They smell phenomenal. Like, they smell amazing. Like, they make a fat girl want to eat something. Okay. Let me show you how to do that. I forgot she's a newbie. Hold on, y'all. Look. Just take it. Hold that part of the wand. Oh, yeah, you got way too much. All right, hold on. Like, don't ever stick the entire, like, little thingy in. You can always just stick it into, like, right there. There you go. And then just wipe your hands off.
Okay.
Sorry, guys. Okay. Why didn't you get a mirror? Get your mirror.
Yeah.
Y'all, she's been trying to use this little...
Take it, sticky
Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. We're gonna grab a makeup wipe. Oh gosh. Okay, so I did smell them yesterday when I got them in. They smell so yummy. Like, really, really yummy. They smell like... I got it on my nose. They smell like cupcakes or something. So they're called Immortal Mattes. Again, this is the shade Flesh. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Woo! Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. I already love it. Oh, that feels so nice. I'm telling her to get a mirror, but, like, I'm not getting a mirror. I'm still trying to, like... Oh, that feels really nice. Cue awkward silence. Okay, I will say these feel really, really nice. They smell really nice. So we're going to let it dry for a second. I appreciate this particular nude, and the reason I wanted to try this particular nude is because it's more of a brown base nude versus more of a pinker nude. I'm really funny about that. I like kind of like a mauve or brown base nude, even more going into like a gray or a purple base nude versus like a more pink base nude. I just feel like they're more, you know, flattering to my skin tone and stuff like that. So I really love this. Like, I love this color so much. Oh my god, that is stunning on you. Oh my god, that is so stunning on you. Come closer, come closer, come closer. Okay, so I'm loving this. I love that color on you. That is absolutely stunning. So, oh yeah, it dries down. It definitely is starting to dry down really quickly, which I also appreciate. I do not like waiting for like 10 hours for a matte lippy to dry. They should not take that freaking long to dry. Yeah, I like this. I'm going to go ahead and swatch the Ritual, which I'm also dying to try. Like, I love a matte lippy because I just feel, I don't like a gloss. If you guys can recommend a gloss, please put in the comments down below. I've only literally found 2 that I thought were nice because they're not sticky, tacky, gloopy, have a weird smell or texture to them. That's the reason why I'm obsessed with matte lippies, and I'm obsessed with nude matte lippies. And then in the fall and winter, I love tones like Zanasia has in her lips right now. You can see right now too, Lean, will come back in again. Like just 2 seconds ago when she came in, you can still see some sheen to it. You can see that it's already dried down completely on her. That is stunning on you. Oh, that is beautiful. So like during the spring and summer, I love to do a nude, which I will wear a nude year long. But then, like, in the winter and the fall, I love to do, like, burgundies and, like, berries, plums, and stuff like that. But I'm digging this. I love, love, love this color right here. So, oh, my God, it's so beautiful. Oh, okay. So, I'm pretty obsessed. I'm loving everything. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely loving everything, for sure. So, again, the brand is Rebel Rouge Labs. The palette is called The Oracle. I definitely give a 9 out of 10. The only reason I would say it's not a 10 out of 10 is just the shadows have just a little bit of kickback on them. Other than that, I definitely would say, I mean, phenomenal, phenomenal brand. The creator, Mary Ann, is an incredible young woman. She is super, super nice. One of the nicest women you will ever meet in your entire life. I will link her information down below. This lippy is bomb, you guys, for real. The face products especially, I mean, I was not expecting the pigment that was coming from that. I'm pretty blown away, actually, like, sincerely blown away. I'm pretty damn impressed. And especially to just kind of throw everything together. We, like, had no plan. We just wanted to kind of sit down and play and do, like, a little something while my niece was here with me tonight. I'm obsessed with this shade right here, like, seriously. And that shade on you is killer. That's beautiful, like stunning. So thank you so much for watching. Again, I will link all of her information down below. So even if you don't purchase anything at all, like just, you know, go find her Facebook page and give her some love. We certainly appreciate you guys watching. And if you liked what you saw, then please go subscribe and like the video. I'll see you next time. Stay beautiful.